Hi there! In this video, we will discuss the summary of the 30th chapter of Noli Me Tangere by Dr. Jose Rizal, titled, In the Church. We will also study the important events, characters, settings, and lessons found in this chapter. Listen and watch carefully, as you will learn a lot from this historical work by Rizal. Let's begin. Despite the heat and the crying of children, the church was packed with people eager to attend the Mass, which cost 250 pesos. At that time, it was believed that spending money on an expensive Mass was better than spending it on a comedy show, as it was thought to save souls from hell. Everyone waited for the arrival of the mayor before the Mass could begin. He intentionally arrived late to draw attention to himself, wearing 5 medals as symbols of his authority. When the mayor finally arrived, the Mass began, led by Padre Damaso. He took the opportunity to mock Padre Manuel Martin, who had led the Mass the day before. Padre Damaso placed himself on a pedestal, claiming he was better at conducting the Mass than Padre Manuel Martin. He continued to boast before finally starting his sermon. Now, let's move on to the important events in this chapter. Many people gathered in the San Diego church to attend the Mass despite the heat and crowded space. People paid 250 pesos for the Mass, believing it was more important than a comedy show because it could save their souls. The mayor intentionally arrived late to the Mass to draw attention, wearing 5 medals that symbolized his position. Padre Damaso used the Mass to mock Padre Manuel Martin, who had led the Mass the previous day. Padre Damaso boasted about his skill in conducting the Mass before finally beginning his sermon. Important characters. The mayor, a town official who intentionally arrived late to the Mass to draw attention. He wore 5 medals symbolizing his authority. Padre Damaso, the priest who led the Mass that day, known for his shameless boasting and mocking of fellow priests. Padre Manuel Martin, the priest who led the Mass the previous day, whom Padre Damaso mocked in front of the crowd. The churchgoers, the people who attended the Mass despite the heat and crowding, believing it would save their souls. Let us now proceed to the setting of this chapter. The chapter took place inside the church where the Mass was being held. Here are some of the lessons, messages, or implications shown in this chapter. Paying a large amount for the Mass shows the deep faith of the people in religion, but it also reveals a tendency toward materialism and the potential exploitation of religion for personal gain. The mayor's show of arriving late to the Mass to draw attention reflects the common behavior of those in power who want to display their influence and social status, even during sacred occasions. Padre Damaso's mockery of Padre Manuel Martin shows competition and envy even among priests, who are supposed to teach holiness and morality. It highlights human weakness, even among those in positions of religious authority. The people's belief that the Mass could save their souls shows the deep influence of religion in their lives. However, it also suggests that their faith could be used by some for profit or to display wealth. These events highlight the importance of true holiness and humble service. They show that true religion and morality should not be used for personal gain or showing off, but for sincere service and love for others. And that concludes the 30th chapter of Noli Me Tangere, titled, In the Church. What have you learned from this chapter? Share your answers in the comments. We also encourage you to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell to stay updated with our future videos. Until next time, thank you for watching.